I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know. But, hey guys. What's up? Welcome back to episode 19 of BabbleCraft, almost hitting the big 20, which is how old I am, which means I'm gonna have to do a special episode. But anyways, how are you all doing? I didn't actually expect to, record anything tonight because, I don't know, I wasn't feeling it, but hey, I'm here now, so why not? I'm doing good. I just got my food because I Uber Eats'd some food. I Uber Eats'd a wrap, a chicken schnitzel. Well, no, it's chicken tender wrap with some chips and a Coke, Diet Coke, because we're skinny over here, okay? And it was delicious. It was really delicious, but I was supposed to have what my dad made for dinner, but he made like this really, really salty noodle thing. It was so fucking salty. I was like, girl, if I fucking eat this shit, I'm gonna turn into like one of those aged fermented like steaks. You know when like people put like a bunch of salt over a steak and leave it to dry out for like 100 years? That's what I'll be by the end of it. No shade. So I had to order my own one. And girl, I am so big for this because tell me why. Okay, first of all, I'm going to the Nether. I've made up my mind I'm going to the Nether this episode, so that means I need to get some obsidian and all. But let me put my stuff away while I talk. So basically, I ordered food from this place that's like 5 minutes. A 5-minute walk, like not even a 5-minute drive. It would have been one thing if it was a drive, but the fact that it was a walk is crazy. I was just too damn lazy, but I ordered it from there and it was like $5 delivery and I think I ended up paying like 30 bucks just for that one. You know, I had like a wrap, chips, and a drink. I ended up paying 30 bucks for that. So maybe I should have gone in person, but like, you know, it's too late now. It's too late. What's done is done. But I just felt like such a fucking big ass hoe. Like, I felt so big. Like, afterwards. I felt a little, guilt. A little post-guilt. Post-Uber Eats guilt. Because I was like, damn, like, I could have walked all the way there and saved myself, what, like $10. And plus, the guy who was, you know, delivering my meal, he was on a fucking bike. So, and I live, like, kind of uphill. As in, like, I live on a hill. So he probably had to, like, pedal really hard up the hill. It's not that steep, but it's, like, girl, it's still a hill, and it's kind of a big hill, too. He was probably, like, pedaling, like, Ariana and Nicki Minaj side-to-side music video. Trying to get that food delivered to me. But fuck, man, did it taste good. It tasted really good. But anyways, let me put my shit away, girl. Bye. Honestly, I don't even care about, like, my sorting system. Who cares, girl? This is not organization craft. This is BabbleCraft, where I talk. Okay? I'm not here to make everything look pretty. I'll make it look as pretty as I want to. But as soon as he delivered it, I was so hasty to like check what's inside the bag. And I actually nicked my finger on, I don't know if you can see. I don't want to show you if you can see it because I can see it. But I nicked my finger on the stapler metal part because like the bag was stapled together. Because I always check my food before I, you know, walk back inside just in case. Just in case. Because OGs know that... Well, it wasn't even that long ago, mind you. Bitch, this is like maybe a couple months ago. It was when I was, you know, at home alone, when everyone was on holidays and I decided to stay home to stream. Which, in retrospect, girl, I'm chuddy. I'm chuddy for that. No, I'm hardworking for that. Let's just say that, okay? It's about perspective. But anyways... I ordered myself a burrito because I was too lazy to make myself food and I was on stream at the same time. So I was like, you know what? Let's just order ourselves a little Uber Eats. So I got a, beef burrito. Okay, a standard beef burrito, like, I couldn't tell you the type. With some chips and, Jarritos guava soda. I was struggling to remember the name. It's like a Mexican brand of soda. And it's damn good. It's good. And that shit was expensive too. That was like $5. Or maybe even more expensive because it was on Uber Eats. But anywho, I ordered that and I waited. And I checked my Uber delivery driver. This is important. His name was Ting. Okay? His name was Ting, and he looked like a kind guy. He had like 96% like ratio or whatever. You know, like rating. So I was like, you know what? I'm in good hands today. I'm in good hands. So, Ting arrives at my door with my food, and at the time, I never used to like check the food. I used to just like instruct them to leave it at my doorstep because I was like, oh my god, I'm shy, I'm nervous, I'm too nervous to pick up my food. Me when I fucking lie. I just didn't want to talk to them because I knew it looked like a musty little rat because I spent the whole day, Damn, why am I putting myself on blast? Hello? Back to the story, so Ting delivers my food. I just like, you know, like a hermit crab, I just come out, grab it, and then go back in. And then I come to my room all happy and stuff, and I'm like, guys, I got my food. I got my food. And I open it up. I open that bag up. Girl, there's one measly foiled up package. Phallic shaped package. Okay, I'm just kidding, girl. It wasn't like a fucking dildo. He didn't leave a dildo on my fucking bag. If he did, what would I... You know what? Anyways. It was one burrito. I only saw one burrito. I didn't see the drink. I didn't see the chips. I only saw the burrito. Not a drink or chips in sight. And I was like, what the hell? So I tried to call up the Uber driver and he wouldn't respond. He didn't respond. And I forgot to mention this, but when I like opened the bag, or like when I took the bag up and had a look at it on stream, I swear to God, that shit looked tampered with. They're usually sealed with like these stickers, and one of the stickers was like ripped. I was like, what the hell? So, but I don't think I thought much of it until I opened the bag and saw no drink and no chips. And I was like, what the hell? So I tried to call him up and he wouldn't pick up. I called like 15 times. He didn't pick up. Bitch. And aren't they supposed to? Like, can't you phone on the go? Can't you phone on the go, girl? Like, come on. Can't you multitask? So I ended up, you know, complaining to Uber Eats' whatever the fuck AI bot thing. And then they gave me like a $7 refund, which is like, hello, it cost me like $11 for that shit. For the sides. So what the hell? But at least I got that, and I was so mad. I was like, bitch, this bitch Ting ate my damn food. He ate my damn food! Sorry. I'm not even trying to find, like, obsidian or a lava pit, because I'm just so angry, and I don't think I've told this, story on here before. I definitely told it on stream, so, yeah, if you know, you know, but... Girl, I don't know what came over Ting that day. He had like a 96% rating. Like maybe he was just like, I don't know, an insatiable hunger overwhelmed him to the point where he had to snatch up my fries and snatch up my drink. And that shit was good, so he probably enjoyed it too. Damn, whatever. Whatever. But anyways, I ended up ordering another burrito after that. And it was a kind lady. And she, I was like, oh, I'm kind of nasty for this, but I left a note on the app being like, please make sure they have my food and drinks, please. And then she like told me, she was talking to me outside my house. She was like, oh, so basically like we don't know like blah 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 blah. We don't know like what's in it. Like we can't check. Like you need a something. I was like, oh my god, okay, thank you so much. She was so damn nice. And I checked everything. It was all there. It was all there, so I don't know what that was about, Ting. I don't know what that was about, but I have a vendetta. I have a vendetta. Okay? Come meet me outside. Square up. What about that? Anyways, I'm gonna find a lava pit, then I'm gonna go to, the nether. I don't think I have any obsidian in my chest at all. And I'm not gonna hack it in, because, girl, what's the point of that? What's the point of that? Oh my god. So what episode is this? The Big Back episode? Because why am I starting off talking about food? Am I just gluttonous? Well, I mean, and the rap I had just then was so good, but we're not going to talk about that anymore. I have a lot of things to talk about because I've written a lot of stuff down in the past week. Actually, it hasn't even been a full week, but anyways, I was out the other day getting a haircut, as you can tell. Oh, wait, hold on. Ooh, a little bit of obsidian, never hurt no one. But I was out the other day with my parents because they were taking me to get a haircut. And yes, I need to be taken to get a haircut at the ripe age of 20 because I can't even drive a damn car. I can't even drive a car on my own yet. I can drive it fine, but well, actually, can I drive it fine? Because the other day I was the one driving my parents to go get me a haircut because they have to be in the same car as me. It's just how it works in Australia. But I was driving and there was this like really weird turn that I had to take. Well, it wasn't really a turn. It was like straight, technically straight. Oh, no, don't set my chest on fire. That's mine. Actually, I don't want to buy. There's nothing in there. How many do I need? I need 10. Okay. So they should make 10. But anyways, I was taking this like really weird like turn. It was a turn, but it was considered straight in like you know, technically considered straight. It was like this. Just imagine this. Okay, I'm gonna build it out on Minecraft. Okay, the turn, I'll build it out with netherrack. It was like this. Okay, say I'm over here. Okay, and this is a straight line. Okay, so this is straight. I had to go like this. Okay, I had to go from here to here to here to here, and there were lines guiding me, and I was so confused on what to do. So I just went straight there, and I didn't follow the lines at all. And like I actually cut past the line, and my parents were so mad at me. They're like, "Oh my god, if one of the cars came, you would have fucking gotten into a car crash." And I was like, "Oh my god." So I don't know if I'm that good of a driver, but I'm only on like what 70 hours. Come on, give me a break. I'm still learning. But anywho, that's besides the point. I went out to get a haircut, and like for that to happen, I had to like wake up at the ass crack of dawn. Well, I had to wake up at 10 a.m. Girl, that's not the ass crack of dawn, but like, it doesn't give me any time to like do anything but brush my teeth. So all I did was brush my teeth, and then I went out just like that. I started driving, and I got my haircut after eating out with my family and my grandma and whatever. And girl, I look raggedy as shit. And I felt so sick eating out, and I was like, oh my god, I actually can't stand this anymore. Also, I'm gonna kill myself in the game. Because I want to go home and build a nether portal. I don't want to build some random nether portal just out there. Okay, I'm going home because we need premium only. But anyways, I was like, damn, I feel so sick. Like, honestly, I feel like I can't do anything. What's wrong? Why am I feeling so sick? And then I realized that I hadn't taken a shower today. Well, that day. And I was like, girl, I can't do anything without a shower. And it occurred to me that the day doesn't start without a shower for me. And I don't know why that is. I don't know why, because it's like nothing really changes when you have a shower. Like, technically. But I don't know. Something about my brain just tells me like I need to have a shower before I do anything. It's like my start button. And if I don't press that button, then I just feel like shit the entire day. I cannot go a day without a shower. Like, I don't care. I need one in the morning every single day. All right? I need one in the morning every single day. It doesn't matter if I wash my hair. It doesn't matter if I don't. I just need one. Okay? That's what matters. And it doesn't matter if I have to take two either. But you know what? I feel like it's kind of nasty if you I feel like morning showers are tea. I feel like morning showers are tea. Because like, it makes you look prim and proper. But I've seen some discourse around it. Because people are like, ew, morning showers are so gross. Because what do you mean like you get into bed feeling all, like being all gross and stinky after a long day of whatever the hell? Like, bitch, I feel like it's not, oh, am I nasty for this? I feel like it's not that big of a deal to do that. Like, obviously, if you'd just like gotten home from, let's say, like running, oh, what is that in the corner? How do I get that out? What is that? Okay. Obviously, if you got home, I don't know where home is, by the way. Like, speaking of home, I don't know where it is. Like, I'm trying to figure it out, but It's probably this way, right? It was like 300 minus something, so it must be like this way. Okay. But anyways, obviously if you like did a bunch of vigorous activities and you're like sweating all day, then yes, it's gross to get right into bed after that. But if you've like barely done anything, like the most you did that day was like, you know, walk to work or like walk to someplace or like eat out, I feel like that's not that big of a deal. Like, yes, change out of your clothes, but like, girl, it's not gonna like fucking kill somebody. Hello? It's not gonna kill somebody to get into bed. Just like that. All right. But if you do something nasty or like, you know, something that makes you work up a sweat, girl, go take a shower. The hell? Like, take two. Take two. But anyways, I just had to give my take on that. Like, let me know what you think. Let me know. If you're looking at me with like a grossed out face, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look. My bed's not nasty though. My bed's not nasty. I would never. I would never. One thing I'll never do though is put outside clothes on my bed. I'll never sit on my bed or lay on my bed with outside clothes like jeans or just anything I've gone outside with. Like I'll only lay on my bed if I'm wearing like some pajamas or like some clean clothes, you know what I mean? But anyways, I don't know why I started going on a tangent about that, because the main topic was that I don't feel complete without a shower. Oh, that's why I went on a tangent. Okay, good. Like, I feel like it makes sense though. I feel like it makes sense. And showers are like reset buttons to me, I feel. So anyways, I was watching a streamer, not gonna name names, and they were talking about— move, bitch! Sorry. That was so mean. That was so mean to the poor chicken. What did they ever do to me? But I was watching them and they were talking about wokeness, and I was like, because I don't really like listen into streams that often. Like, I don't like, you know, put all my attention, turn all my attention to streams when I have them on. I just kind of use them as background noise. But as soon as I heard her be like, oh, wokeness, I was like, I listened up, okay, all ears. What do the teachers say? Drop, no, wait. 1, 2, 3 eyes on me. Like 1, 2, 3 eyes on the stream. So I was watching it and she was talking about wokeness. She was like, I don't like when people are like the woke police, in the sense that like someone does something wrong and then like you rightfully criticize them or like you hold them accountable for it. And then they're like, oh my God, like, you know what? I'm sorry. What I did was wrong. Like I shouldn't have done it, blah, 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 blah. And then like you keep doing that. You keep being like, oh, bitch, like, you know, I still hate you just because. She was talking about that, and she was talking about how she doesn't like people who did it. And I was like, you know what? This is very true. And I actually had to learn this the hard way, because it reminded me that I was once that person who was the woke police, in the sense that, so, you know whatever I just fucking said, you know. Also, I can't find my house. Where the hell is my house? Oh my God, it's like this way. Wait, it's like this way. It's like this way, and then plus this way. It's like, okay, yeah. A combination of these two. But anyways, I was once the woke police, and I actually have, kind of a, it's not really that funny, actually. It's a story about it. And you know what? I'm gonna spill. And I still kind of feel guilty for, being the woke police to this day. But, like, you can't change things, girl. You just gotta accept it and move on. You gotta take it as a learning lesson, okay? Like, you can't change anything from the past. You can regret it all you want, but it's not gonna change. You just gotta move on and accept it and use it to learn, okay? That's my advice, even though none of you asked. But anyways, basically, I was out with my friend group in grade 11, like 2022. It was like me, my, like 2 of my guy friends, and then like you know what? Their genders don't even matter. I don't know why I'm even like saying it. Well, actually, this is kind of funny because I'm not even gonna expose this up like that. But anyways, I was out with my friend group, And like we were just talking, we were just walking around and talking, and suddenly my friend stops and she's like, oh my god, this friend, I'm gonna give him a name. Let's give him the name Patrick because I saw the pink axolotl, so like Patrick Star, so Patrick. Oh my god, Patrick just said the F slur, and I was like, oh my god, oh my god, like did he actually? And she was like, yeah, he did just then, and I was like, oh my god, and he was like, oh my god, I was just repeating what I'll give her a name too. I was just repeating what clarinet. Is that confusing? Clarinet and Patrick Star. Wait, that's kind of related because like Squidward. Okay, you know what? Enough, girl. Let me keep going. I was just repeating what clarinet said. Like, it's not a big deal. And I was like, and it got really awkward after that. And then like the day went on being really awkward. And that night, also I'm in the nether, what the hell? That night, on the group chat, the Snapchat group chat, but I remember when we all used Snapchat, it was so like tense. And I don't know who said something first, but like, it kind of like, we had to address it, so we went out the woodworks and we were like, hey, why did you say that? And, like, it turned into like this big little thing, and see, why am I even in the nether? Like, what's the point of me being in the nether? The hell? But it turned into this whole thing where like 3 of us were kind of jumping that one friend who was like, you know, the, I'm confused. I must be confusing all of you, but it kind of turned into this thing where we were all jumping that one friend who did say the F slur. And like, it got to a point where he just left. And I was like, serves him right. And then, like, maybe a couple days later, he came to me. Well, he didn't come to me. He came to one of my friends in that group chat. And he was like, hey, you know what? I'm so sorry that I said it. I didn't mean to hurt you all. I didn't mean to offend you all. I know that what I did was wrong and I shouldn't have said it at all. Something like that. Like, he gave an apology and he was like, please, you know, tell me and clarinet. Sorry, not funny. So my friend told me and I was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I still don't like him. I still don't like him. And like, I kept like hating him for that. And I think I told my friend to say that, or like, I don't know if I told my friend to say that, or like I just kind of told, what was the name I gave him? Patrick. I don't know if I told my friend to tell Patrick that I said that, or I just said it to him on Snapchat, but like, I got the message across and I just feel so bad because I was that person that the streamer was talking about. That was the woke police. I was the woke police at one point. And I just feel like that's such an unhealthy way of living. And I regret it every day because like we still could have been friends and he could have like used it as a good lesson. But like at the end of the day, I decided to be like unforgiving and honestly like very like close-minded, very narrow-minded. And it just ended up hurting what could have been like a good friendship. Or even more. Because what I'm not telling you is that that was my ex-crush. Oh my god! Woo! That was the last crush that I ever had. And I could have blossomed into something more had I not done that. Okay, maybe that's what I regret. I doubt it though, bye. I'm just delusional, but like, still for real, even if I didn't have a crush on him, like, I shouldn't have been the woke police. Also, I need to get some gold. I need to get some gold, like, right now. Any gold? Because I forgot that these piglins want a piece of this. Bitch, you know what? I'll fight you. But I regret it. And I shouldn't have been the woke police. And honestly, being like that is so, like, close-minded. You might think that you're, like, above others, like, morally, and, like, whatever. Like, you might think that, they don't deserve, like, a second chance, or, like, you know, when people do things that they'll never change and whatever, but it's really not like that a lot of the times. Like, if they're really like that, then sure. But a lot of the times, it would just be someone being human, okay? That's what this room was saying too. They were like, oh my god, at the end of the day, we're all human. And like, if we do something wrong, like it's not, like a crime. It's not like you can't ever redeem yourself. Which is completely true. Oh. Girl, don't hold that at me. But it's completely true. Like, we're allowed to redeem ourselves. Redemption is like a part of being human, and so is making mistakes. And that's something that I had to learn the hard way. And honestly, it's a good thing I know now, but like, girl, I don't know. I just regret it. And like, I feel like you shouldn't be like that at all. It'll really like strangle your friendships at the end of the day. And like, you are not higher than other people just because like, you haven't, like, you know, made any mistakes publicly. Because everyone makes mistakes. Everyone does. Like, no one's perfect, so... Like, I don't know, just don't be like that, guys. Come on, life is more than that. And yes, you can, like, people can redeem themselves. Yes, people can change, okay? That's something that was hard for me to learn, but... Anyways, I just had to talk about that real quick, because I feel really bad. And you know what, like, shout out to the guy. I ended up... Did I tell you all that, I ended up confessing my crush to him? Ooh! Like, a year later. Ooh! And it was so awkward, because I hadn't even, like, talked to him for a year, after I was like, get out of my sight. I didn't talk to him after a year, well, I didn't talk to him for a year after that. Woo. And then I came back strong and hard, confronting him after class, being like, so hey, like, I got a little crush. But you know what? It was, like, the end of the fucking year. Like, it was the end of school, like, for real. Oh, girl, bye. It was the end of school for real. Like, it was the last day of school ever before, like, we did our, final fucking tests. And then it, oh my god, this is so awkward, but my mom heard me, like, I don't know, she said something to me just then. I don't know what she said, but I'm gonna ignore it and hope that she's not listening in. But I'm gonna speak my truth. I don't give a darn tootin'. But anyways, it was like the last day of school. I waited outside his class because my one finished early, so like, yeah, and I was like, you know what, it's now or never. It's now or never. So I just kind of sat on a chair waiting, and I was like, girl, this is so dumb. This is the dumbest thing ever. This is so stupid. And then once he came out of class, I was like, hey, can we talk for a little bit? And he was like, yeah, I don't know. And then I pulled him aside and I was like, so, first of all, I apologize for being the woke police. I was like, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have done that. Like, that's completely my fault. I was a little bit harsh. And he was like, no, I get it. Oh, I don't know why I attacked this guy. He wasn't even hungry for me, but he was like, yeah, I get it. Like, don't worry, it's fine. And then, like, as soon as we got out of school, I was like, you know, I've liked you for a really long time. And then he was like, yeah, I know. Like, you know? What do you, like, how much do you know about me? How much more do you know about me? Because no one else knew until, like, that week or something. No one else knew until that week when I, like, told all my friends. I was like, hey, so I have a crush on X. And you know what? The friends that, like, fucking hated him, well, one of my friend that, because, girl, it's so complicated, but the friend that really hated him, what was the name I gave her? Like, Clarinet. She was, like, screaming. She's like, what the hell? She was basically like, you betrayed me! But at the end of the day, she didn't really care that much. It wasn't that big of a deal, but... I'm still kind of a mess for this, but... Girl, it's fine. Like, people can redeem themselves, trust. But... yeah, I'm still a mess for that anyways. I shouldn't have even... I don't know. I don't even know why I was like that, but... oh, girl, whatever, anyways. I told him, and he was like, I know, and I was like, what the hell? Like, what do you mean by that? And then he was like, oh, like, you told me, like, a while ago. And basically, a while ago, when I told him a while ago that I liked him, I was like, it was like, it wasn't really like that. Oh my god. It's hard to explain it. Like, it wasn't like that at all. It was like, there was like a bit of, drama between, me and him. I don't know, like maybe I said something shady or something. And, I was like, you know, I really like you as a friend. Like, well, I didn't say I really like you as a friend. I said, you know, like, I like you a lot. Like, I want to stay friends or something like that. And he took it as a sign. So, I don't know. Maybe, does that mean he has ego or something? I don't know, but that was like 3 years ago. And apparently he knew. And then we talked for a little bit. And I realized, like, he doesn't even want to talk to me. Because, like, it was taking him, like, days to respond to me. So I was like, you know what? I should just give up on this. This is a lost cause. Like, what's the point on this? So, oh my god, I'm scared. Why am I even here? The hell? But anyways, I ended up, like, you know, like, cutting him off. Well, not really. It was, like, silently. Oh. I ended up silently cutting him off because I was like, you know, like, it's clear to me that he doesn't even want to talk. So, yeah, I was like, I just kind of went MIA, and then he didn't even, like, say anything, like, when I went MIA. So I was like, you know, like, whatever. Whatever, girl. You know, you live and you learn, but... Ooh. See, this is why I didn't want to go to the Nether, because this is such a bad place to talk, girl. I'm just getting my ass eaten out. The hell? Anyways, yeah, I don't know why I went into, a whole talk about my ex-crush. Like, that's kind of embarrassing, and not me admitting it here. Not me admitting it here. But you know what was kind of funny when I, revealed that I had a crush on that person? I'm not trying to say it too loud because, you know, like, people are listening. Girl, it's a night episode. Everyone at home hears me. They hear me right now. They can hear every word that comes out of my mouth. Well, I'm probably lying because, girl, they probably would have barged in by this point, but something that's funny is that, when I told, my friend, it was my ex-best friend. He was a part of that group. My ex-best friend, one of them, he was like, oh, boy, out of my fucking way. He was like, should I tell him that I also had a crush on him? That's what he said when I told, my ex-best friend. Because he also had a crush on, that friend. It was like some weird love triangle shit. But, like, he hadn't told anyone. But I was like, what? Like, why would you? And he was like, I don't know, it's the end of school. I was like, what? So basically, I thought it was weird because he told me that, he, like, left that in the past. And I was like, okay. So then when I, ooh, oh my god. Am I gonna die? Ooh. Ooh. Girl, I think I need to leave this place, like, immediately, but I'm so hungry for this. Come on, I know there's good things in here. I know there's good things yet to come in here, but anywho, I thought it was really bizarre. I don't even know why he would say that. I think he wanted a piece of that pie or something. Or maybe he was, like, jealous, or, like, maybe he wanted, I don't know, maybe he wanted to, like, compete for it, but I don't know. Maybe he couldn't compete with this. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, but anyways, that's enough of that. Moving on from that, I was thinking about, something today. I was like, ooh, because something happened to me. Something really lucky happened to me the other day. It's to do with this game that I play. Stop hitting me up! Stop it! Hey! Little brat. Throwing me up in the sky. Something really lucky happened to me in a game. So basically, I played this game, called Zenless Zone Zero. Oh! It's kind of a Gooner game, but, like, I don't play for the Gooner part. Because it's a Gooner game for, like, straight men, okay? Like, straight men. Straight, degenerate men play the game. Or whatever. They pander towards him. That's what I'm trying to say. But anyways, I just play for fun. It's like a gacha game, and I got really lucky. There's a 0.6% chance or something to get like a specific character, like a 5-star character. And I was rolling, I was wishing for that character. And I got it like on my 5th try. I got on my 5th try, and I was like, oh my god, God is good. I was like, God is good. I like started singing fucking hallelujah. Like, I started singing like, I love to praise your name. I love to something you. And then it made me realize, like, you know what? If I had to choose any superpower, like, out there, I wouldn't choose... Actually, would I choose teleportation? I don't know, because there are so many, but... Ah! Oh my god. No. I wouldn't choose invisibility. I wouldn't choose laser sight. I wouldn't choose flight. I would choose an incredible amount of luck. I feel like luck can get you really far in life. Like, I feel like you could do anything with luck. Like, yes, you can do anything without luck, but it's just like a million times easier to do things with luck. Like, you wanna get into that university? Oh, you got 1,000,000,000 luck percent on your side, and now you can get in easily without even a degree or whatever. Oh, you wanna go to the Bahamas, but you have no money? Oh, but you have 1,000,000 luck, so then you find someone who's willing to pay for your ticket. Like, girl, I feel like it would be such a superpower. Oh, you wanna, oh, I was gonna say something bad. You wanna Katniss Everdeen, Trump? Oh, just shoot. Just randomly shoot, and it might just hit. It might or might not just hit. I don't know, but what I'm trying to say is that, girl, luck would go crazy. It would go really crazy. Although, like, I don't know, teleportation would be amazing too. Like, could you imagine? Could you imagine, like, you know, you're like, oh, I want to go to, the Bahamas. Boom. The Bahamas. Right here. Right now, right here. Oh, I want to go, sneak into this concert. Boom. You're in the fucking, pit. You finna be in the pit. Right now. Right now, you finna be in the pit. Oh, no, I want to go back home. Boom, you're back home. Oh, I wanna go to, this restaurant. Boom, you're at the restaurant. Oh, I wanna go home. You're home. Like, could you imagine that? That would be sick as fuck. And that would save me so much time, too. And that would save me so much money. Oh my god, that would be so amazing. That'd be so good. Anyways. Enough about that. Enough. You guys get it, but... Anyways, I just had to start talking about that. How long has it been? 40 minutes! Girl. And I'm still here in this bum bastion. Like, why am I even here? There's, like, no loot here, mind you. Actually, come on, there has to be loot. Ow! Ow! Hey! Hey! Guys, don't be mean! Don't be mean, I said! Don't be fucking rude. You sicko. Ugh, the nether is so bratty and annoying. Hate the nether. Die. You little brats. All you brats. Get the hell away from me. Get away. Oh my god. No, I'm sorry. If you're using this as background noise, I'm so sorry. Because, like, I'm not even trying to, like, keep it cute, girl. I'm just, like, fucking hooting and hollering, but... Anywho. Ooh, look at that. Would you look at that? Ancient debris. Pretty. Pretty cute. Oh, that's cute. Ancient debris, oh, that's cute. Anyways, I was just thinking to myself the other day, and, like, I don't know, I was just, like, sitting down in the sun, and I was thinking about, you know, the past, because why not? It's fun to reminisce on the past, and I remember how bored everyone was. Actually, I don't remember if it was me, like, sitting out in the sun, or if it was me, like, I think I was texting someone, actually. I think I just lied. I was, like, texting someone, and I was like, I phased into this universe. Because you remember when people would be like, oh my god, I shifted. I'm trying to shift into the My Hero Academia universe. Remember when people would be like that? I think I said that, and I randomly remembered, like, 2020, and I was like, Oh my god. Like, it was a different time back then because everyone and their mother was like obsessed with anime. All we would watch was anime and and like all we would do was like bed rot in bed, and that's why like we were just stuck at home like bored, isolated, and with no entertainment at all. And that's why like a lot of streamers and like YouTubers popped off because like everyone was just so bored and we had like nothing to do. So but anywho, it just reminded me like of how bored we were and like of the things we used to do, and it was so embarrassing. Like people used to like pretend that they were like shifting into the into different universes. Oh boy, out the way. Out the way, you little hog. Oh my god, I'm literally at my wit's end. I'm at my wit's end. But anywho, we were so bored and like, I don't know, something about it was so funny, but at the same time, I kind of miss when we were all bored and woke. I remember everyone was getting canceled left, right, and I was like, oh my god, like... Honestly, I never... No shade to the people who used to do it, but like, I never like really gave that many fucks. Like, obviously, if someone did something nasty, I would give a fuck, but like, I never really gave that many fucks, because a lot of the time, it was just like dumb shit, like, Dixie didn't want to eat a fucking snail. Like, hello? I wouldn't want to eat a snail too, no shade. Okay? No shade. Like, it's a snail. Hello? It's slimy, and like, if you eat it raw, you're gonna die. Of course, people wouldn't want to eat it. That's... I feel like it's valid to be like, ew, snail. And people like trying to cancel her for it. Like, be for real. Oh my god. Oh my god. He broke something. He broke something in me. Should I just die right now? Like, what's the point of me being here? There was no, like, ugh. There's nothing amazing here. Like, what the hell? What was the point of this? But anyways. We were just so fucking bored. And you know what? I miss the times because I feel like nowadays people are more, like, conservative. As in, like, you know, my generation. I feel like they're more conservative than we used to be. Like, a lot more conservative. Like, people are going back in time. I feel like this is mainly due to red pill content. Like, it's mainly the guys. Some girls, obviously, but, like, mainly the guys. Probably due to red pill content, as I said before, but I don't know. It's just, like... We're just so comfortable being so, well, not we, but like some of us. Some of us are just so comfortable being nasty little pricks. And like, it just kind of is sad because I remember in 2020, people were saying like, oh, Gen Z is going to be the wokest. Gen Z is going to be the wokest and most progressive group out there. And now we're out here talking about how, what, women should go back into the kitchen and we shouldn't like, have rights for minority groups and like blah blah blah. Like, it's just so embarrassing. It makes us look a damn fool. But you know, I don't even give a shit about the generation. Bye. I don't give a shit. And I don't associate with those kinds of people. Like, honestly, those people are just so like sad and boring. Because like you really have nothing better to do in your life other than like hate on people and like complain that other people are getting like rights and like, you know, getting up in society as in like getting more privileges and rights to like make everything more equal. Like, you're really getting mad. I feel like they're only mad because they want to be at the top and they're not like comfortable sharing. You know what I mean? Like, they want everyone to be below them. They're not comfortable sharing with anyone else. So, like, when women gain a bunch of rights, they get really uncomfortable and they, like, say stuff, you know what I mean? Or, like, when gay people get a bunch of rights, or, like, special, you know, treatment because they're a minority, the fucking straight men at the top of the hierarchy would be like, oh, like, they'll complain. They'd be like, oh my god, they're getting all this. Boy! Don't piss me off. And they're so stupid, but... Anyways, I think... it's time that I die because the nether sucks and I gotta read a little story, okay? I gotta read a little story time. I know some of you have submitted. Some of you have probably got some tea waiting in there for like months, you know, waiting for me to read them for like months. So let's go. You know what's faster actually? That's Foster, girl. Bye. Just so dramatic. And let me go home. I'll talk about one last thing. Oh my god, wait, hello? I haven't even had a sip of my Coke all this time. I was saving it for, this. Why did I get, like, a hit of chip? You know, like a hit of chips. Like French fries. Like, a hit of that. When I took a sip. That was weird, but... Anywho. Let's go back home and talk about one last thing. A lot of people have been just discovering BabbleCraft. Well, actually not that many people. But I'm so happy. I'm so happy that you guys have been discovering it and liking it. Everyone who watches it, well, not everyone. I don't know if everyone, but a lot of people who watch it are like, oh my god, it's really good background. It's really good background noise, and I'm glad. I'm glad. Come on, put me on. Put me on while you, like, play your little Stardew Valley. Me talking to myself, because that's what I do with, like, other podcasts. Specifically, Vacancy of Vanilla. Like, I don't know. I'm just such a fucking fan. I'm such a fan, because, like, she's so inspirational. Come on. Like, she's so confident, and, like, she doesn't give a shit. And she just does, like whatever. I aspire to be like her. I aspire, because I'm not there yet, but I'll get there someday. Anyways, I'll talk about one last thing, which is that I was, like, listening to a song on TikTok. Like, you know, a video popped up, and it had, like, an audio in the background. It was, well, I can't remember. I can't remember what it was, but I am so embarrassed to admit this, but I didn't know any of the lyrics to the said song, but I knew the song. In the sense that I knew the Minecraft parody of the song. I think it was like Dynamite or something. Or like something reminded me that I only knew Minecraft parodies of specific songs. Like, oh my god, wait, it was like, the sun goes down. That song. I can't even sing it because I only know the Minecraft parody for real. Like, the sun goes down, I need a cow. We'll find some wheat and one egg now. The sweet, sweet treat, all I need is sugar. Girl, that did irreparable damage to my brain because now, like, whenever I'm in the club or, like, you know, dancing and, like, there's music playing, and, like, a specific song pops up, like, let's say Dynamite, I'm not gonna think like, I throw my hands up in the air sometimes, saying Ayo. I'll think, oh my god, wait, actually, maybe I will think that now, but I remember I used to think like, I shoot my arrows in the air sometimes singing Creeper. I remember I used to think that instead of the other one. But I think it's just been so long since I've listened to the Minecraft parody, but I'm just saying, like, girl, Minecraft parodies did irreparable damage to me, and, like, some songs, like, if you play the song, I will instantly, like, sing the Minecraft songs. Like, I will instantly remember the Minecraft parodies. I don't know, who is even the person that made Minecraft parodies? Who is that person? Wait, where do I have to go? I have to go this way. Wasn't it, like, Lachlan or something? By Lachlan. And then he switched to Fortnite. Okay. I think it was him, but girl, I fucking love Minecraft parodies. And it was like a couple people, girl. Minecraft parodies were so good. They were so good. Don't hate on it. Don't knock it till you try it. And you know what was also good? Nightcore. Sorry, oh my god. The soda's catching up. And you know what? You know what I realized? Every time, like, I, take a little break because, like, I feel something in my throat, I feel like that's a burp waiting to escape. That's a burp waiting to escape. But it can't escape for some reason. Like, I swear, like, not even trying to be like that. I swear to God, I've only burped, like, maybe, a couple times in my entire life. Like, I remember the last time I burped, it was actually, like, it was, like, a couple weeks ago. Oh my god! Me, like, counting or, like, you know, keeping track? Like, hello? I'm like one of those old people in the nursing homes who, like, have to keep track of, like, when they took a shit. And you know what's kind of funny? My uncle used to do that to my cousin. Oop! But anyway, that's not my story to tell. That's not my story to tell. But anyways, I barely burp, but I remember that burp, it was like heinous. And I was like, damn, you bitches do this every day? Like, you really be burping and burping and belching like, bitch belch? Like, I'm not saying there's like anything wrong with it, but just the feeling and like the taste afterwards, it was like, it was almost like a mini, it's like a throw up smell. Or like, is that normal? Is that normally what it's supposed to? I don't know, because like, again, I've only done it a couple times, so I don't really know, but like, you know, let me know. Is that normal or like, did I have a mini throw up? But, ew, I fucking hate throwing up. Anyways, let's check in on one of you. Let's check up. What do y'all have to say to me, me girl? What do you have to say to me, girl? Let's have a look. Oh my God. Someone's got some tea for me. This is exciting. Could you hear that? That was my brother. He was hooting and hollering. I think I'll only do one today because I don't have the time for two. But anyways, someone said, okay, so spilling some real juicy tea I've been holding in for years. Back before this guy blew up, I met him through Omegle. He was just a regular dude training under a big company, super stressed about survival shows and all that. We started talking every day and it turned into dating pretty quick. Nobody knew about us. It was all secret calls at night and sneaking around to see each other when he had short breaks. He was so intense about it and he would tell me I was his only escape from hell schedule. And when we got physical, and we got physical a lot when we could. Ooh. Like full on sneaking into cheap hotels or my place just to be close. He said stuff like he loved me and wanted to make it work even after debut. I believed it for real. We even talked about how, oh, hold on. I need to go back home. Sorry, I was just trying to walk around to make it less, boring. I'm sorry, just interrupting. Just rude and interrupting the damn episode. Mind your business. You know what, I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you. Okay, anyways, sorry about that. Just a little fucking interruption from these rude, bald-headed gray bitches. Bye. But anyways, let me continue. I believed it for real. We even talked about how he would keep me hidden but still be together. Then, boom, right before his group debuted, he went cold. One day, he calls sounding all panicked and says the company somehow found messages or pics and gave him an ultimatum. Either drop me completely or get kicked out and lose everything. He broke up on the spot all of a sudden like it was nothing after all the promises. Blocked me everywhere and that was it. Now he's a famous idol with fans and acting all pure in interviews, while I know he was living a double life. Ooh. Ooh. So, did I read a viewer's confession or did I read the plot of some YN AO3 fucking Wattpad, like... So, which one did I read? Let me know. But, really, girl, really? This happened to one of you? Really? You know what? I'll believe you until proven otherwise. The hell? What kind of situations are you getting yourself into? That's crazy. And you know what? That guy, I don't know. What, is it like a K-pop guy? Why do I kind of feel like it's a K-pop guy? Because, like, idol, I feel like you don't really call, like, any Western, like, singers idols, really, so... So, I'm assuming it's a K-pop guy, and I feel like, that's a crazy situation, the hell? That's genuinely, like, a Wattpad story, except the bad ending, because usually in a Wattpad story, they'll have, like, a happy ending, they'll, like, get together. Actually, I don't know, because I never went on Wattpad, but, like, I assume they would have, like, a happy ending, and they'll, like, get together and, like, break up, and choose love over fame or whatever, but, girl, that was a bad ending. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for you. That guy's a dick, but... I feel like the K-pop industry is, like, really, really, like, crazy strict. Like, I don't think I could ever be an idol because, like, there's just so much you need to be conscious of. Like, I swear they have, like, the craziest, like, workout routines and, like, diets and shit, and, like, they can't have phones and yada, yada, yada. So, like, I would never imagine being like that. And, like, I don't know. And I heard also there was a rule that you couldn't, like, have, like, you couldn't date anyone because you need, like, your fans to, like, I don't know, like the fans just get angry if you dated someone or something. So I think it's weird. I think it's weird, but also at the same time, like, I don't think it's his fault. I don't think it's his fault. I really think it's the industry's fault. And you can't really do anything about it. Like, obviously you'd want him to pick, like, love over career. But at the end of the day, like, if this is what he's been training for, like, his entire life. Like, not saying, like, he was justified, but, like, I'm trying to, like, you know, put this into perspective. If this is what he was training for all his life, like, I don't think it would be that easy to give up. You know what I mean? But I don't know. It's just such a sticky situation, and like the industry is just so like whack as a whole. And like people, like they have like crazy diets, and I hear stories about K-pop idols like having to eat in the trash because they were so hungry, and like I just feel really bad because like usually they start young too. Like they'll start at like the ripe age of like, I don't know, 10. No, not 10. Well, maybe 10. I don't know. Like, they'll start at, like, 14. Or, like, 13. And they'll just keep training. They'll keep training. They'll keep starving these girls. They'll, like, make them work, like, 16 hours a day. And have, like, 4 hours of sleep. And it, like, genuinely sucks. And, like, you really don't, like, make it anywhere until, like, you're Blackpink level famous. Like, you gotta be up there. You gotta be really up there for you to, like, make it out without any debt or whatever. Like, most girls don't make it. And guys too. Most guys and girls don't make it. And, like, then they'll be left with, like, nothing by the end of it. Like, it genuinely sucks. I don't know. I feel like I'm not the right person to talk about this again because I don't really indulge in K-pop. Like, I very actually rarely like K-pop songs, to be honest. But when a song hits, and I'll always say it, okay, no matter what. I don't care. I'll put it in the playlist if it hits, but I don't know, like, it's so crazy. The K-pop industry is so crazy. Like, I just feel so bad. And, like, when, I did see a video of, Karina, which is, like, this K-pop idol. And she's, like, in a relatively big K-pop group, like not one of these like small ones where like nobody knows them. Like their songs have like millions and millions of streams, like probably hundreds of millions of streams. She came on Instagram Live and basically like exposed the industry for like 40 minutes and like talked about like all this sad shit, and I felt so bad for them. Like I genuinely felt so bad, but like at the same time, like there's nothing we can really do. Like I don't know how are you even supposed to like change that, you know what I mean? Like it's just so sad to see, and like I don't know, I think like that's not something a child should have to go through, because like most of them start at a young age, so like that's all they've ever known. And then once like they step out into the real world, like if their career fails and they have to step out into the real world, they have like no real life skills. They like barely have like that much education. Like they don't have like degrees or anything. They don't have any like qualifications. All they know how to do is like dance and like look good and stuff like that. Like I feel bad. I feel really bad. And like it must be traumatizing too, but anywho, that's crazy. I genuinely have nothing to say about that. What the hell? That really does sound like Wattpad. I wish I had a Wattpad moment, but not with a bad ending. Oh, no shade to you, but like, I want a good ending. I want a fairy tale ending, but I know that's not how life works. Ugh, life is harsh, and like, you know I'm soft launching getting off. You know I'm soft launching getting off, girl. I've been at it for an hour. I think it's time to wrap it up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. This one flowed like water. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you all next time, okay? Same time next week. BabbleCraft session is over, y'all. Bye!